Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. I am Wild Fang, also known as the Ricardo Mio of the podcast. I'm also gonna make a Ricardo Mio fighting game. Everybody else, I don't know who you are, but you go ahead.
I don't know who Ricardo Mio is.
Remember that meme with the extra Pillarman?
Oh,
I don't know what you talking about.
That
you
stripper.
don't want to know.
The stripper with the American
No.
penis sock.
No.
Sorry to you.
We're here with a full house today, and for some reason, my GIF is not working for Ricardo Mio. It's just a picture of him. I was thinking about something that E4 said about a fighting game where men are equal, and I was thinking, hey, maybe we could make a Ricardo Mio fighting game. Yeah.
That could work.
Penis socks everywhere.
No.
Ricardo Mio versus Capcom.
I would play that.
Okay. So, moving on. Today, before we get started with the normal riffraff, I wanted to talk about one E. Don Kaufman. How many of you know about what E. Don Kaufman did?
I don't even know who that is.
Let's just say he's Jussie Smollett 2.0.
Ah.
Yeah, he got caught vandalizing his own restaurant and putting MAGA in it.
And put who in it?
He wrote MAGA on the walls, ripped down the TVs off his own restaurant.
Mega? Oh, Make America Great Again.
Yes, he did. Sadly.
Was his restaurant like not getting publicity?
No,
or
he's trying to commit insurance fraud.
Oh.
Like he tried to commit insurance fraud and failed miserably.
So he would be going to jail then.
Oh yes, he'll be going to jail. Well, he has his opinions on another one.
Another one.
I forgot to put that meme in the chat. Hello? Is anybody else?
Yes.
I said go with your opinions. Your opinions are greatly appreciated.
I can't give an opinion on something I don't know too much about.
Fuck you!
Hey, man.
He's only speaking what we were all thinking, man.
I mean,
You're like the only one who knows anything about this.
it's happened like 2 days ago.
Exactly.
I don't keep up with shit. I don't watch the news.
I don't keep up with ignorance. Let's put it like that.
Fuck you!
Fucking A. Sonic. I hate you.
You suck, that's why.
Your mom.
That's technically your mother-in-law?
Oh, they're married. Bum, bum, bum.
With the
You
twist!
are annoying.
Terrible.
Yes, the twist. The man receives and the woman gives.
I mean, that's not how it goes. I don't.
Oh.
That's not how it rolled. I don't roll that way.
Yeah,
buddy.
you know, I want to make a bet that we cannot, as a collective group, get through one podcast without sex or something dirty.
Yes, we can.
I mean, I can.
I mean, no. First of all, you started this, Dark Wave. You started this.
That's a goddamn lie.
I can be very sweet and innocent.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
I won't say no more in the window sexual jokes at all this podcast.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
So, folks, that was the last you heard with Dark Wave because he just got struck by lightning.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm serious. I'm gonna be a professional, proper, elegant. No sexual references
Okay.
for the rest of this podcast and the next 3 podcasts.
Sonic, you're dead. I killed you.
I don't feel like that's the truth. Mr. Darkwave.
If I say anything of sexual relations on this podcast for the next 3 episodes, I will stream myself suffering through playing Shadow the fucking Hedgehog if I can find it.
Oh, you don't want a gun?
Oh my God, no! Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I would like to.
Come on!
I actually do want to see you do that. Actually, I'm lying so bad because that game was amazing.
Wow, Greedfall is almost downloaded. It was very fast.
Are you sure it was amazing? I don't recall it that way.
Dog, it has one of the best lines in all of history, son.
Shut up.
I swear to God, I swear on everything that is holy, I swear, and I'm about to...
Okay. Yeah. I won't say it today.
I swear on my dog's life. I swear on Gus's life.
Why are you swearing on Gus's life? He didn't do
That's
anything.
that is how dead serious I am.
Wow. You're swearing on the dog. Why are you swearing on the dog? Oh, my Lord. But it did come up with one of the greatest lines of all time. You got to admit that. That's one of the greatest lines you will ever hear in your life. Ain't that right, Darkwave?
I don't know what I'm hearing.
It's not.
No, shut up.
Someone lead me into it, please. I mean, no. I forgot your name.
Oh God.
No! Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you didn't introduce yourself, you asshole. Fuck all of you.
I mean, I don't think this podcast has officially started.
It did start. I'm recording right now as we speak.
I mean, no one really introduced themselves, so...
I introduced myself as the Ricardo Meal of this podcast. Alright, no. Let's start this over. I'm Wadfang, a.k.a. the Ricardo Meal of this podcast. Everyone else...
who that is.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up! Oh my God! Alright, I'll start over. I am the Paul Phoenix of this podcast. Everybody else, you can be anybody else. Go.
I am Darkwave.
Huh.
Behold my rhetorical voice.
You sound like Charlotte Flair right now.
I am
Anyway.
the queen who is back to being a baby face. Oh, joy.
And you have all the plastic.
Huh?
I look
quite
nothing
disrespectful.
like I did in NXT.
I hate you. I hate you.
Okay. It's your boy, King Carnage. We're out here.
What? What the fuck? Oh, never mind.
King Carnage. It's Galactic. Okay. The best person.
You
on the
have too
podcast.
many names.
Galactic Carnage.
We're just gonna call you Galactic and call it a day.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna say Galactic Carnage every Tuesday. Hey, Galactic Carnage, yeah! It's way too.
This is the worst.
Wild Fang is even pushing it.
Well,
Name Wild Fang is almost pushing that length.
I mean, you can kiss my ass, Mr. Darkwave.
Darkwave's a trademark, sir.
From who?
From me. It's
I-
been established ever since forever.
Yeah, you can kiss my ass. Mrs. E4, would you introduce yourself? God damn it.
You just
I'm
introduced.
E4. I did not get a chance to pick my name. Let me in. Welcome to hell.
Yowie wowie!
God damn it. Alright, the first thing I want to talk about.
Oh.
Moving on to these fucking video games.
Oh, you did him like that.
This motherfucker muted his own sound, but we can still hear it.
Anyway.
Galactic.
I'm on a fucking podcast.
Galactic. Yo, bro. You muted the wrong thing. You muted.
I did mute the wrong thing.
This podcast is a runaway train, ladies and gentlemen.
It pretty much is.
So
anyway, Dark Wave, how are you?
Oh my God, this podcast.
Very tired.
Yeah, I can tell you this is better than the last one.
I
Anywho,
am too.
Anyways, for anyone that was curious, that was my very interesting roommate who who they just heard everything you just said.
okay. All right, moving on. Because this motherfucker. Moving on. So,
Funny?
Borderlands 3 is out. Okay. What do you
hold
guys?
on, what did you guys see? Okay, Borderlands 3. Go ahead.
I'm gonna punch you right in the eyelids. Anywho, Borderlands 3. It's out finally after like a decade, 7 years actually. What are your guys' opinions on it so far? I'll start with you, E4, because you actually are the biggest fan of the game that I know.
I am.
I said that I know. I mean, you like the game. You tried to force me to play it multiple times when we were dating.
Not Borderlands 3.
The first one. We split screen the first. Could you? What the? Just answer the damn question.
Yeah, I like it so far. It's clear. I like what they did with the map. I think that's a pretty cool aspect. I like what they did with the abilities and stuff like that. How you can still do a certain set of abilities tree, but you can still kind of swap off. Like I'm playing as the Siren Omara, so I can do her joint where I'm slamming into the ground. But then if I want to change it based off the situation, that I could phase lock somebody or so forth. So I kind of like that how they did that. That's pretty cool. So far, though, because I think we're only at, like, what, level 10, 11?
Yeah.
Or so forth. So, kind of, I know this is kind of the beginning of the game, but I kind of feel as though that those weapons, at least where we're so far been at, kind of are some ass. Pretty standard. But other than that, everything seems pretty cool. The villains, though, they don't... I'm kind of not interested in, though.
Yeah.
Like when you have with the other ones, like, Handsome Jack, granted he was annoying, but he also was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And they just like, oh, well, here's this, they're twins or whatever like that. And then one of them's a siren. Oh, okay, well, that's going to make me kind of still not give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, the Calypso twins aren't the greatest of villains so far. They just... Hello, got Queen Tyrene. Who's screaming? Like, shut up! I don't care.
And I'm just confused too, just kind of what's going on with Lilith. Only because I could have sworn that Lilith was going through her addiction. So in the Borderlands 2. So I don't know if in the DLC they fixed that or.
The DLC kind of like By the way, if you didn't play the DLC, Borderlands 3 is going to be completely foreign to you.
So yeah, I did not play the DLC, so I didn't know.
It's going to be a little foreign to you, unfortunately.
Okay, so if you had to give an early review, like an early rating of the game based on what you played so far, what would you give it? Because I'm kind of interested in the game, but I never really cared for Borderlands like that. So give me a rating.
For me, it's still just a tad bit too early. Because if I was to give it a rating just off solely what I have been playing, not even with me playing the DLC, it actually would be kind of low. So I'm going to kind of wait till because it kind of needs to pick up a little bit. It's not really picking up at the moment, which I got. And like I said, we're just still in the beginning. I want to kind of wait just a little bit. But if I was to do it, which is kind of not fair, I'm probably not going to give a rating on it because, like I said, I'm only just at level 10. 11.
Well, if you would you recommend the game? An unbiased opinion. Would you recommend the game so far?
I would recommend the series depending on what type. If you would kind of It depends on what friend I'm talking to, because there are friends that I know of that do not like games like Borderlands. Not even just looking at it as an aesthetic. Well, okay. There's two people that I know that the reason why they don't like Borderlands. One is because how the game looks. They can't get with that overall design, which honestly, I'm like, that's kind of a fucking shitty as excuse, but whatever. And then the other person is because they just don't like those type of games.
Huh.
I think that actually is kind of a shitty excuse. Like, not every game can have the characters try to look, as real as they possibly can. Like, one person's like, "Oh, I play Red Dead 2 and Grand Theft Auto. I will never play Borderlands. Why? Well, I don't like the lines and the stuff, and it's just, I'm like,
That doesn't make any sense.
It really fucking doesn't. It just looks cartoony, that makes it have its own style.
I mean, that's like saying Persona is a terrible looking game because it's cel shaded, and I'd fight you on the side of the street if you ever said Persona is a terrible looking game. I literally would fight you on the side of the street.
So Persona's a terrible looking game.
All right. Well, that sound that you guys heard was Wild Fang getting off the podcast and hopping in our car. So I think he's off to driving to where Galactic is.
Oh yeah, I definitely am. I'll be there in a minute. I got throwing knives. I'm gonna bring throwing knives. I was just picking which weapon I was gonna use.
Rest in peace,
Dark Wave. Your opinion so far in the game before I get to mine.
Well, I'm further than everyone.
You're like 25, right?
I'm 35.
Oh God, Jesus.
I'll put it like this. This is once again showing. It should show people how loot shooters should be done to a certain extent.
You're lagging a little bit
The
there, buddy.
villains. Am I still lagging?
No.
The villains, the Calypsos, I actually like them to a certain extent due to I'm further in the. And I feel like they've done more in the span of this game than Handsome Jack has done, in my opinion. I've only used Flak, but to say that I disagree with E4 would be a lie. I love how you can interchange with the classes, so I can be Invisible Flak and use whatever pet I choose, though it may not be right to do so because of the tree, but you have those options. Different perks. Gives you more array or more range, I say, with each character that you play. I'm enjoying the game. I think it's fantastic. I can't say if it's the best in the series. It's definitely better than Persequel. And it's hard to compare it to 1 and 2 because this game is much faster than 1 2. I had to lower the sensitivity way down because that shit was out of control. But it's faster than 1 and 2, and I don't know. It feels funner. It's the fact alone of the range of each character that you can use and the options to choose what you want. It only gets better as the game goes on, as you get more skills. Certain characters feel right with certain types of weapons, like Flak. If you're going down his Stalker Invisible Tree, you're gonna want to stick with Jacob's guns. At least one of them, or your best gun should probably be a Jacob's gun, and so on and so forth. So I am enjoying it. If I had to give it a score myself, as of right now, I'd have to give it like an 8.5. Probably the same thing I would say about Astral Chain. So that's pretty much what I can say about it.
All right, and that just leaves me because I know Mr. Galactic has no opinion because he doesn't have it. For me, because I definitely used the operative, aka Finn Balor, Old Man Balor.
What?
Yeah,
how does that work out?
He's Irish.
He drop kicks everyone?
He's Irish, and he talks just like Finn Balor. Anywho,
stereotype.
Old Man Balor.
Mm-hmm.
Old man Balor, I don't care. All right, Mr. Zayn himself, aka young old Finn Balor. I like his skill sets myself because he's the operative, so like he can. I like the one thing I actually could say about him specifically is he can use both two of his abilities at the cost of your grenades, and I was like, that's really vicious. That's actually really cool. That's a good thing. In terms of the game, I'm not gonna lie. The twins so far have kind of just been. I'm just like I don't really care about the twins, and a lot of your allies to me have just kind of been annoying. Like I haven't been like yay to see somebody. I've just been like okay, the joke's not funny because I haven't found any funny jokes yet, and I'm like some of these jokes are dated as fuck, but it's whatever. But I would say, like, if you're a fan of the Borderlands game in general, it is a good upgrade from what Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel was. And I do like the fact that they did add some gameplay quirks. But the one thing I can honestly say is the glitches in the game that I've encountered so far are just like, what the fuck? But then again, it's kind of standard for an open world game to have glitches at this point. But some of the glitches I've run into were just like, it just don't make no sense. Like Claptrap repeating a sequence of sentences over and over again. And I'm like, dude, you're not even on the magnet anymore. Why are you repeating this same dialogue line? But or when because E4 saw me, she was right next to me. When we gave Claptrap his hat, and it was shaking like he was in an earthquake while he was talking.
Yeah, it was jiggling.
Yeah, it was just like jiggling on his head. I did not get that. I would never get it, but you know, it's whatever. If I was to give it a general score, though, it would also kind of be an 8 right now. But it could change by the time I beat the game, but it would also be an 8. I'm not gonna say the game is perfect. No, I'm not gonna say the game is like, you know, shit. I was gonna say I'm gonna leave it in the middle right now. Hit.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything else to say about Borderlands?
No.
Okay.
I don't really get an opinion.
Nah, shut up.
You don't
Anywho,
have the game.
exactly, because you bitch ass. Anywho,
I have a question. When are we gonna play together?
I mean, me and
Slacking behind.
me and E4 have been on the game for days now, since it came out. Actually,
So have I.
why don't you like invite, join party?
I'm higher. I think I'm higher level than you guys.
Yeah,
You are because
you-
we have lives.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry that I work at 3 in the morning and I get off like around 12 or so, and I can actually do things. I'm sorry.
I actually kind of want that shift. I don't have to talk to people.
No, you have
I
to
don't
talk
want
to you have
that
to talk to the
shift.
employee.
I mean, customers, but whatever.
I mean, you still have to.
I'm
I'll
not
wake
even
up at
about 9 to
3. I
7.
work. I gotta be there. I wake up at about 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I gotta be there at about 5:30 to 6. So I still have to deal with the customers, but still, I get off relatively to a point where I still have the day to myself. So I'm sorry that I have the day to myself to do such thing.
Well,
It should be y'all inviting me because I'm ahead of you.
You can't argue that. You can't argue that because I personally, I'm in college. I have a lot of free time. And I use my free time.
Well, my free time is after after 10 o'clock because I go to work from 1:30 to fucking 9 o'clock half the time. So
Well, I mean, I'm sorry.
shut up! Don't apologize. So now, anywho,
The hell was that?
I don't know.
Honestly, I would just probably make a new character at this point if I was to play with you guys, honestly.
Yeah, yowie wowie. Anywho, moving on.
Wowie, indeed.
Hey, Darkwave. I'm actually forgot that you actually did get Remnant of the Ashes. How do you feel about that genre so far?
Okay, I'm not going to say I dislike it. I actually like it quite a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like the best thing about the game is the actual randomness of what happens as far as the different playthroughs. I mean, it's a solid it's a solid Dark Souls kind of clone, I guess. For third person shooter. I can't give it like the greatest of all time, but I mean it's a solid game. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, man, it's so fun. Wait, what were you saying, Galactic?
To go off what he was saying, I mean, I personally feel like this game, for its price point, is like spot on. $40 for a game that pretty much does the Dark Souls comparison justice. Like I really like that.
Yeah, for me though, I kind of wish.
Unfortunately, though, it's yeah.
It does have its issues. I'm not saying.
Oh hell yeah! And I was about to get to that shit. First of all, why is that game so easy by yourself? What the fuck is happening? That game is 2 times easy by yourself. Like, fuck it. There was a boss called, I don't know what the fuck you call it. It's 2 goddamn moths. I don't know what they're moths.
It's a good name.
They got horns. Don't know their names. By myself, I beat that boss in 4 shots. Each. With Galactic, it took us a couple tries because they got harder. And the only thing about that boss though, which leads to my next point, is you fight the boss by itself. Those bosses, granted, it's 2 of them. At least you fight the boss by himself. Why is half the bosses in the game have to have enemies come out of nowhere to beat the shit out of you? That is the most annoying shit ever. It makes no boss really memorable besides the fact that everything spawns and beats the shit out of you. Like,
every boss I've had has been like a fucking gauntlet. So how do you think I fucking feel?
Exactly. Like if I'm running around in circles, like I remember I fought this boss called Shatter and Shade. It is 2 bosses already. Why are they summoning enemies to fight me? Why are enemies running in this room? Like that's so bad. That's to me that's terrible. That's literally taking the worst bosses from Dark Souls 2. Other than that, you both said something at the same time. I'm gonna need you both one at a time. I'm gonna go with Galactic.
Go ahead, okay.
Say something.
Go ahead, Dark Wave. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
No, I was gonna say the reason why they do the whole ads thing is because since it is pretty much a third-person shooter, that pretty much automatically makes it easier than pretty much almost any Souls game. Just because of the fact that you don't have to be in close to a boss, you can literally just sit back and shoot. So they kind of have to throw ads at you to make it somewhat competitive. Because they didn't, then.
But some of those bosses don't need it. The king himself, the undying king, will beat the shit out of you, regardless if you're far or close.
You're right, but I didn't fight him because I wanted the scythe. But let me phrase it. I have fought him before.
Yeah.
No, I fought him on my friend's thing, so I didn't fight him on mine.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, the reason why, the number one reason why they have ads like they do is because it's a third-person shooter. If you didn't have that, most bosses or most things in this game would be fucking garbage.
Some of them, actually. Like, there's this giant chef. He was a chef. I mean, without help, he would be. He's not a boss that you're just gonna bitch. He would still
be the unclean one.
Yeah, the unclean one would still beat the shit out of people because of the way you fight him and the area you fight him in. Like, that's why I said you can literally craft bosses around that fact. The unclean one is a boss crafted around that fact. The only problem is I have with that boss is you could be focused on him and then you're getting beat up from behind because something decided to appear. The Ent is another boss. The Ent is another boss who did not need them stupid mushroom things to explode on me. Because the boss alone can shoot me from a mile away. Or he can just, fuck my life all up. Like, come on, son. Hell, I just mentioned Shatter and Shade. One is a physical attacker, one is a gunner. What the fuck do I need these creatures running around and killing me for? What were you saying, Galactic?
I wasn't saying anything.
You were saying something before, then you were interrupted.
Oh, you're talking. So, my point earlier was like that's that Destiny syndrome. Like, we're in a shooting game. A boss room needs so many enemies in it so that it provides a challenge. I mean, I don't. That's why I personally didn't have a problem with it because I'm so used to that already. But like, that happens. I feel like the only shooting game with bosses in that type of way is definitely Borderlands, where you'll see that sometimes there's no enemies around.
Yeah. Like sometimes there were no enemies, and sometimes there will be enemies. But at least it's not marketing itself a certain way. The game's just a fucking shooter, and it's like, hey, like the mouthpiece made sense on why he has enemies. It's like the mouthpiece makes sense. That boss makes sense. The fucking joint from part 2, the giant ship that you fight, it didn't have enemies coming out of nowhere. You fought that shit by itself, and you beat. Granted, that boss fight for me was 20 seconds. And then I remembered that E4 did say bosses respawn, and I remember that boss definitely respawned when I fought it. So, yeah, did not realize bosses respawned. I had an epiphany a second ago. Bacon bits and cheese. Anywho,
I'm sorry.
I said
Excuse me?
Call of Duty, the beta. How many of us played the beta?
I played it.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. Anywho, so yeah, that beta. Honestly, I like that game. I think so far that game is pretty good. Is it better than Black Ops 3? I don't know. I have to play a full game. Have you seen that?
I wanted to go in
I played
with that.
the beta.
Wait. What'd you say, Galactic?
I wanted to go in naked with that game. I don't want any perception of it. I'm gonna buy it regardless. As soon as they said Modern Warfare, I was like, take my money.
Oh, yeah, my problem is they don't have a nuke. What were you saying, Darkwave?
Well, there is a nuke. I think it's 30 kill streak this time.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it in the kill streaks.
Well, Agent Higgs said he almost had one. But I played a little bit. I played the early access bit because, of course, Borderlands controlled it. But from when I played, this is probably the first time in since probably Modern Warfare 2 where I'm actually going to buy. Well, I don't buy it, but I'll actually have Call of Duty game and actually play it.
Yeah, I'll be with you on that one. I will be purchasing this Call of Duty, and I'll be playing it. And so will E4 because I'm forcing her to do it. Shut up.
And I'm gonna try my best to get the game on my no money having ass college student.
Yeah, I got that college student ducats. I said buckets. Yeah, so far, I don't want to say it's the best Call of Duty, but it's an interesting one so far. Now,
So there was absolutely zero issues with the multiplayer.
Let's just say on the part with no fucking radars, the motherfuckers like to sit in corners and don't move. That is the thing that they do. It is fucking prevalent. That's the germ with no radars. The germs with radars, you can't do that.
The only bad thing about the beta is that pretty much everyone's running Ghost.
Yeah, everyone was running fucking Ghost. Which, to me, as a person who's played Modern Warfare and got 50 fucking nukes, obviously that's what you'd want to do. Because, why would you let a fucking Predator missile hit you? Or fucking, let anything hit you or capture you like UAV? Which makes sense to me. That made sense. I would run Ghost. This is what I was doing. I was just running Ghost. I was like, I don't like UAVs in the sky. So I'm going to go ahead and just avoid it.
I'm going to say this. People complained about not having a mini-map in this game. I found it to be no issue.
It was a zero issue. If you really did not realize when people were shooting you, the compass
the radar
has
pretty much. That's what I'm saying. The compass has the dots. So, and that's why I like. That's the thing. It's like people will say, "Oh, no mini-map," and it's like, but the compass has the dots, and
the compass will tell you who's shooting and where they're shooting at. Darkwave, hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Huh?
So they changed the mini map and how it works.
Yeah, there's a mode with mini maps and a mode without the mini map. Honestly, I can play either. You said what?
As usual.
Yeah, and it's not hardcore, so it's like it doesn't have the mini map, and it has a giant compass on the top of your screen, and like if somebody's shooting, and you can see the dot on the compass, the bigger the dot is, the closer they are to you. So if you're looking in the general direction and the dot is like the size of the screen, obviously the person is literally in front of you. Literally, you could see him, and he could probably see you. Like, what? So people complaining about the damn map. I'm like, who cares about the damn map? It's only useful for UAVs. Other than that, you have extra space to see shit, like some extra peripheral view in your goddamn camera. It helped me out, I can tell you that, without that damn mini map. As soon as it disappeared, I was able to see somebody in the corner. Well, oh shit, I didn't even see that guy. I wouldn't have saw him. Haha, like that. Yeah.
People who are black Black Ops 4 veterans, though, they're not gonna like this Call of Duty. I don't think the time to kill in this game is so fucking quick.
Yeah, I don't really
compared to no, I'm talking about those who are like seemingly only play Black Ops 4, where you have the health and Overwatch on Call of Duty.
That shit killed me. That shit killed me to death. I'm like, this is not Overwatch. Why are they doing this?
Like, for those, I feel like this is more for people like me who always wanted Call of Duty to kind of go back to its roots a little bit, because I mean, I didn't really care for the Black Ops. I was always a Modern Warfare person.
Not gonna lie, me and E4 are Black Ops 3 people. Black Ops 3 is so
man, that's fine. I'm not saying though that's wrong. I preferred Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, ever since they got rid of the nuke, because I like Modern Warfare 2, but ever since they got rid of the nuke, I genuinely stopped caring until Black Ops 3, and then I was like, oh shit, this game is just.
But fun. For those who are like strictly, Black Ops 4 is the best one, which I don't know who would say that, but for those who think that, they're gonna come to this game and they're not gonna like it. The time to kill is it's quick. You get shot, it's pretty unless they just have shit aim. It's game over.
Do you think that's an issue?
No, because the one thing about Call of Duty that I've always hated, at least in in certain ones I've played, is the whole shoot first but die first thing. Where you would shoot someone first, you're getting hit markers, but for some odd reason, either because of the weapon they have or it's just something, whatever it is, you die first, but absolutely 100% you shot on them first. In this game, it's shoot first, kill first, and unless you just, miss.
You're aiming at their feet,
or
you're gonna die.
Yeah, or you get double teamed. But so if you come around the corner and you shoot first, it's a wrap. I'm dead. There's none of this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be able to get you anyway.
Yeah, because when it comes to Black Ops, like Black Ops 4, because you have health bars and shit, and you can just refill them easily with like a tap of a button. So that the TOD is terrible in Black Ops 4 for me. And then when it came to Black Ops 3, and the classes. The Black Ops 3, where you had classes, Outrider, aka being the best class of all time.
I disagree with that.
You can kiss the blackest, most softest part of my ass. Anywho, Outrider being the best one in the game. The TOD in Black Ops 3 was still better than that shit, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. How is the TOD in Black Ops 3 better? Just as good as Modern Warfare, but the fucking Black Ops 4, which is a prequel to 3, has worse shit. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Outrider being the best, though. I mean, it's not like I'm E4 using Prophet. Ugh. That black guy. We could just use a Spanish lady.
I just don't know if I agree with that.
Who did you use in Black Ops 3, Chief?
Sarah, my guy.
Oh, you think Asian women are better than Spanish women? What the hell is happening right now as we speak?
I'm not allowed to have a honest
I mean,
answer to that.
not to lie, the time I did play Black Ops 3, I did use Sheriff as well.
Ugh.
Who didn't? I feel
But
like
then again,
everyone
she
did it.
fits my play style, so or her class.
Wait,
Honestly, in Black
who
Ops
did you
4,
use? Who did you use again? In Black Ops 3?
I cannot remember.
The black dude wasn't that Prophet, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure that was Prophet.
I thought his name was like 10th.
although Seraph is no longer the best class. The best class is the hacker in Black Ops 4.
It's definitely yeah. And I was like, oh, you have to pay this amount of money to buy the season pass to play with Outrider in Black Ops 4. And I was like, no, I'm not paying for Outrider. I'm not gonna do it. I said, fuck that shit. I do not want to pay for Alexandra Castillo. Okay, I will not pay for her. God,
Hey, man, the hacker is the best class.
what does he do?
Sir.
What does she do?
She's basically Sombra.
She's somber.
So
She stops. you
she's
from doing
basically
your shit?
Sombra.
Oh,
Yes, she hacks the entire. So basically, when you know how like you get in like in the game you do like chop predator missiles, so you hide so you don't get shot or whatever.
yeah.
It's kind of the same with her. You gotta activate your ability. She'll basically open up a mini laptop or mini computer on her arm, whatever,
Yeah.
and she has to. And she pretty much hacks everyone. I think you can't use your abilities. I think it fucks up your radar. I think you can still heal. I think, but I know you can't really use your abilities. So she's basically a Sombra, and people don't like her.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
And you know what? I don't care.
Yeah,
I really don't.
that's fucking hilarious. I
I
don't,
think
that sounds hilarious.
it is because she's fantastic.
What
Especially hacking a room is like what you hear people raging like mics and shit. It's hilarious.
the fuck? Yeah, okay.
Pretty much.
Moving on. Gears 5 came out. It's okay. Have you guys played Gears 5? Seen anything on Gears 5?
I watched the choice you can make in that game. That's it.
Yeah, that choice is pretty funny. Yeah, one of those
It
choices.
reminded me of Johnny Cage.
Yeah, but one of those choices don't make sense. Like going through that joint, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a problem with the origins of the Locust, like completely. Yeah,
Hey, elaborate. I don't know anything about that. I just looked at one of the choices.
I don't want to spoil that on the middle of a podcast.
Yeah,
Like
especially since Galactic hasn't played.
Yeah, Galactic.
I didn't know
Galactic
Galactic
played
was
the
making
game.
it first.
Galactic was supposed to be getting on the fucking game constantly, but he keep being a butthole and not inviting or appearing on the game. So therefore, yeah, we supposed to be co-oping the game. Jesus,
I just need an invite. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
my dude, you're an asshole.
Message. No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
black.
are. I think my brain just shut down for a second. Anywho.
Oh shit.
But yeah, there was a choice in the game which, to me, it's like, oh my god. Why?
You know, if you want me to play, all you have to do is let me in.
Yowie, wowie.
Galactic never forgets.
Shut up. Anywho. Moving on from this fool known as Galactic Asshole. So far, I can honestly say that is one of the best games in Gears history. The multiplayer, though, I'm not gonna lie to you, the multiplayer is still trash, but the story mode is actually really fun. I've gone through situations. It's just I am kind of confused on one of the things, the thing I mentioned that I can't spoil, but like, I mean, I'll tell you after the podcast is over. But like, the shit is fucking dumb. Because I already told you, Galactic, and even you were like, "Wait, what?"
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Don't spoil it because I don't want to get beat the fuck up from
By who?
I don't know. I don't know who watches videos anymore.
Who plays? They don't really play Gears anymore for the story.
Yeah,
To be honest,
you're right. But I still
outside of
yeah,
I'm just being honest. Who really plays Gears for the story?
I do. I mean,
That's because the multiplayer is ass.
yeah,
But those who are for some reason dedicated to the multiplayer, who plays it for the story?
none of them. But I'm not gonna spoil it here. I'm not gonna be that guy.
Well,
Moving
can we
on.
Can we at least answer if a Carmine comes back?
Yes,
If a Carmine.
Clayton and his
There's
niece Lizzie.
multiple Carmine. Yeah. You meet them pretty
Clayton's
early in the
beast.
game.
Yeah,
Oh, I know. I've seen that. Listen, I watched the Carmine scenes, the choice, and that was it. Everything else, I honestly
wait, what? Why did you ask me the question?
no, because if you don't want to spoil, maybe no one knows that he was in the game.
Clayton?
Yes,
I mean, if you didn't
or that
know,
he has a niece, or that he has a niece.
bruh, all you had to do is either read the books to know about his niece, or
That's the thing, sir. People don't read in 2019.
Yeah, exactly.
That is technically a spoiler. Because if they don't know nothing about the books.
bruh, if anybody gets mad at me right now because I said that there's a Carmine in the game, which is a Carmine in every single Gears game, I'm going to
No,
legit-
not necessarily Clayton.
I
His
know,
niece, because they may not know he had a niece.
bro,
Clayton is whatever,
bro,
but
Clayton was in 4.
I'm not talking about Clayton. I'm talking about his niece.
Lizzie.
Oh my god, I'm done with you both right now.
She could. I mean, if people don't know, that could be a spoiler. Wait, he has a niece. You know.
Yeah, if anybody gets mad at me for saying Clayton has a niece, who's the dad? I have no idea. I'm legit.
I mean,
gonna
that could be a
literally
spoiler for
skip.
some people.
Yeah, all right, cool. You know what else is a spoiler? Shang Tsung dies at the end of Mortal Kombat 1.
Crazy.
You're right.
Shao Kahn's in Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Crazy. I didn't know that.
Thanos snapped at the end of Infinity War and got rid of half of the people.
Well, man, I
John Wick at the end of at the beginning of the first one hammered the floor and became an assassin again.
Ah.
Look, man. I'm just saying. Can we say
So bad.
the Carmines the ones that are in the game? That's all I was saying.
Fucking Clayton and Lizzie. It's not even a thing. If anybody gets
Listen.
mad that Clayton and Lizzie
Hey,
are in
man.
fucking Gears of War, and that means one, if you're a fan of Gears of War and you've played the first fucking mission, first couple of missions, you would know
I
that.
mean, to be fair, and I will say this wholeheartedly, I haven't played Gears since Gears 3 as far as story.
Yeah.
So honestly, I don't know. I didn't even know Clayton was in Gears 4. So I didn't play Gears 4.
Because
So
Gears 4 is a garbage game, but whatever.
actually, no, the last one I played was Judgment, but that was ass. So
Yeah, I know E4 played that shit, was probably like, ah! Anywho,
the Horde mode was the only thing about that.
yeah, I don't even care about the Horde mode anymore. I stopped after 3. I was like, oh wow, this is legit
Same
annoying
here.
the shit out of me. I'm so bored. Anywho, excuse me, I just belched. Now, everyone here's favorite company is EA, right?
Yeah, I love EA.
Yeah, I love EA as well. I love that Anthem game. I love that Dragon Age game. Okay,
Who's that in all
I actually like Command and Conquer 3, Tiberium Wars. That shit is actually a really good game. Played it on Steam. Didn't realize it was such a good game. Oh my god. Anywho, yeah, like Anthem. You know, everyone here likes Anthem, right?
Totally.
Yeah, that's like a 10 out of 10 game. Darkwave, 10 out of 10 game. Anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
E4, Dragon Age Inquisition, 10 out of 10 from EA.
We're going for 10 being the worst, right?
No.
I don't know where you get that assumption from.
Man,
It is the best
Dragon Age Inquisition is the best one, man. So was Mass Effect 3. And no, Andromeda was the best Mass Effect of all time.
one. I wouldn't say that.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're ruining the
Oh.
joke. Anywho, granted, I think Andromeda is a piece of fecal matter that had a fecal matter baby. That's that fecal matter. That is Andromeda. Anywho, oh god, I'm about to throw it. This is my podcast. This is not your podcast. I can say what I want. Rubber baby bumper bunkers. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do? But anywho, EA, getting to the point. EA officially has the most downvoted comment on Reddit. If anybody does not remember, let me pull the comment up. I should have actually had that in the background already. But me being a dumb motherfucker, forgot to put that there. Hold up a second. Let me do some things real quick to kind of not put that. Okay, I have found the comment. Now, this, I'm going to edit this section to have music and everything. And it's going to be sophisticated music. This is what they said, and I quote this. The intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. As for cost, we selected initial values based upon data from the open beta and other adjustments made to Milestone. Rewards before launch. Don't know why I announced it like that. I think I need to go back to school. Among other things, we're looking at average per player credits earn rates on a daily basis. And we'll be making constant adjustments to assure players have challenges that are compelling, rewarding, and of course attainable via gameplay. We appreciate the candid feedback and the passion the community has put forth around current topics here on Reddit. Our forums across numerous social media outlets. Our team will continue to make changes and monitor community feedback and update everyone as soon as often as we can. It has 60 million. I don't know what that number is, but it has the most downvotes in Reddit history. They made Guinness Book of World Records, by the way.
That's an accomplishment, though.
That is a fucking accomplishment to get the worst comment. Unfortunately, everyone here who has Battlefront that we got for $7, all the characters were already unlocked. So yeah, this is pointless at the time. But yeah, if we got it back then, we wouldn't be doing this right now.
It's the most downvote because people know EA's full of shit.
Oh yeah, the EA was full of shit. Like they tried it so hard and it failed because it was like 50,000 to unlock Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. And that means you would have to play the game for like 40 hours straight, and nobody would have been playing the game for like 40 hours straight because no one wants to play Star Wars Battlefront for like 40 hours straight. Granted, a match could literally be like an hour. Like, Jesus Christ. As Galactic Carnage and I found out the hard way, we had a match sitting there spanning for about an hour and a half. Like, Jesus H. Christ. So seriously, like, we invaded their base, they beat us. They invaded our base, we beat them, and then it continued like that for another 30 minutes. And then we won in the end, but that match was so long that I was like, yo, I'm cutting the game off. Jesus Christ.
Can't cut the game off, man.
Oh, nah, I cut it off. And one of those times where we literally lost the invasion, I literally was like, all right, fuck it. Turn it off. I'm not spending the rest of my night freaking fighting these goons. What the fuck these people are. All right. E4, you being awfully quiet there. You have nothing to say about it? E4?
She's gone.
I think she died. Oh,
It's all wet.
okay. Anybody here seen Death Stranding?
Nope.
I mean, I've seen it. It has shown me nothing, but I've seen it.
I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one that said the game didn't show me anything besides the now know you can piss in a bottle and throw it at enemies and it hurts them. And I really was like, oh my god, that's disgusting. Really didn't need to know that. I don't want to see that.
The only thing I've seen from Death Stranding is the fact that I walk around as normal. Just
Yeah.
doing who knows what to who knows where. I don't know. It shows me nothing.
The best thing I heard was somebody say, and I quote this, and he said, "It looks like fucking Solid Snake is running around with like a bunch of shit on his back."
I mean, yeah.
Or
this looks like a Metal Gear game with no real hype behind it. Like, I don't know how people are getting hype for this when it's shown me nothing.
it hasn't shown me shit.
It's shown me stuff that looks good, but it has not shown me anything to get me to care.
Yeah, it literally looks like UPS the game.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know if we've seen combat in that game.
Yeah, it is UPS the game. Motherfucker,
I don't know if we've seen combat.
Nah, man, you're just a USPS worker. I mean, UPS worker. I meant, sorry. That fights evil things from another dimension. I think. I don't know, but literally, when I was looking at that boss fight, I was bored out of my mind. When I was looking at everything at the TGS, I was literally like, this shit was ass. But and mind you, I tolerate Hideo Kojima because of Metal Gear, but ever since he left Kojima Productions, his writing, like, you could tell his writing without his like guys to kind of help him with his writing, he's kind of ass by himself. And mind you, I like Metal Gear and I understand Metal Gear, you know, but without those people, I kind of don't think he's gonna write a good story.
Well, Kojima already said that this is a new genre of game, wherever the fuck that means. It's going to need about 2 sequels to get this genre of gaming, I guess, popular or out there.
Yeah, I don't think he can pull that off.
New genre. But the thing is, what genre are we talking about? What kind of genre is this? We already have games that pretty much are movies. Detroit, Man and Medan, Heavy Rain.
Wait. Go back. What did you just say? Besides after Detroit?
What, Man and Medan or Medan, whatever?
Man in the Median?
Median, Medan, whatever.
That was the funniest shit I've heard all day. What the hell? Man in Medan? I was like, wait, what?
Median, Medan, it's all pronounced the same. Who cares? Potato, potato, tomato, tomato.
Who the fuck says Medan?
You'd be surprised, man.
Bruh.
You'd be surprised. I don't play the game. I just watch YouTubers, and that's what they've said.
Bruh.
Okay, I guess.
Bruh. If I ever heard somebody say tomato, I literally would stare at them like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, man.
Give me 3 tomatoes. Like, what?
Do they say, is the ship named the Midian or wherever? Is that's the name of the ship, right?
Whatever.
Ship the Midian, some shit.
I don't care anymore. I love this podcast right now. What were you saying? Movie games now.
Well, what I'm saying is, what new genre of game is this supposed to be? We already have these ultra cinematic gaming experience type of games. So, what else? What kind of game genre is this going to be? According to what he says, some new genre. Like, what?
It's going to be
nothing new.
I know what type of game it's going to be. It's going to be a Galactic Carnage.
That sounds like a really good ass game.
Nah, it's going to be trash.
Nah.
I don't know.
I have from what I'm hearing, it sounds like it's a game where you just walk around and throw, liquids at people.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, yo, if that's the game and he thinks that's a new genre, then fucking the goddamn Legends of Zelda is a whole new genre in itself. It's called Horse Simulator. What the fuck?
No, those already exist.
Yeah, I know. It actually is a game called Horse Simulator. But Jesus H. Christ, the Persona isn't an RPG. It's a fucking comic book. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know what Death Stranding's supposed to be. All I know is, as it stands right now, I'm not buying.
Oh no, I got GameFly. I will GameFly that shit.
I wouldn't even GameFly.
No, I'm not.
I gotta watch somebody play it to understand.
I know I gotta play it to understand. I'm sorry, because I'm gonna play that shit.
Man, he really could have just made another Metal Gear Solid.
I
No, he
know, right?
couldn't.
No,
It's
not
owned by
Metal Gear.
Konami.
No, not like Metal Gear, but like you could have just made like a game similar to fucking Metal Gear.
I mean,
That's
Death
what-
Stranding basically looks like Metal Gear.
It's
Except
Metal Gear,
not
except
Metal
for
Gear.
you're playing a UPS worker. That's literally it.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have just made Zone of the Enders 3, but you know, I'm
You gotta
sorry.
use stealth
Doesn't Konami
to,
own Zone of the Enders?
I think so, sadly.
Oh, son of a bitch!
But again, I don't listen. I'm not saying Death Stranding is gonna be bad. I'm really not. It could be probably game of the fucking year. Who knows? All I know is it has shown me nothing for me to care.
I honestly feel like he's trolling us. Like, it's Metal Gear, but he wants us to believe that it's UPS man. The game.
Bro, I'm
I think
not.
he-
I don't know. All I know is it's Norman Reedus and some other characters
You
like
can't-
Matt Mickelson and all that
You
shit.
can't go
So
wrong with Melvin Reedus, though. I mean, come on.
I mean, it's throwing readers, but at the same time, I really could care less about who the fuck is playing the game. If the gameplay is just fucking me running around delivering packages and throwing my pee at somebody, like I really don't care at that point.
the real question is anyone gonna want to play and have to sit through 40-minute cutscenes?
Oh my god, no! And I love Metal Gear Solid 4 to death. No, I'm not doing it for a game where I just throw my pee at shit. I'm not invested. I wasn't invested as I was in Metal Gear Solid, where I didn't have to throw my pee at people, but I get to shoot them in the face. You know what? Metal Gear Solid games are now going to be called Galactic Carnages.
Okay.
Shut up! Listen, anywho. Moving on.
Whatever the hell that means.
It means it's not trash.
Thank you.
I love you. Anywho. Moving on. Is there anything else in the gaming world that you guys want to talk about?
No.
Kakarot. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, what did you want to talk about? I'm not buying that game. What's wrong? E4?
Nothing.
Thought so. Greedfall? Anybody play Greedfall yet?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, cool. Before I get to Greedfall, what were you saying about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Mr. Galactic Carnage?
I mean, the game looks cool, but at the same time, it also looks like I'm gonna be playing Dragon Ball Z. The show.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like it literally is the same shit over again. But I just hope Broly's in
Move
the game.
on. True. Okay. Cool.
Okay, that was the quickest mute. Moving on, right? Let's move on to our favorite wrestling promotion, which would be the WWE.
No, it's AEW. God, what's wrong with you?
I'm gonna kill you for ruining every joke. I'm gonna take your eyelids and punch it separately. You have swollen eyelids to the point where you cannot open your eyes when you wake up.
You got a very vivid imagination.
You're going to try to go to class, but your eyelids are swollen shut. You look like an Asian person. That's how bad it's going to be. Anywho.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay. Clash of Champions. How many people here saw Clash of Champions?
I saw it.
I watched, kind of.
I kind of watched too. I watched bits and pieces, and I know
It was
E4
background noise.
looked at the results of all the matches and gave her opinion on there. What would you guys rate the show so far? Not so far. What would you guys rate that damn show? Because that show, I have, yeah.
2.
A 2 out of 10.
2 out of 5 stars.
Oh, 2 out of 5 stars. It makes sense. Makes sense. Got you. E4, what would you rate that shit?
I only call it snippets and stuff like that of matches and a certain ending part and stuff for it. So I can't really give an overall review or overall rating because I didn't watch the whole entire thing.
Okay. Darkwave.
Night of Champions wasn't bad.
Clash.
It was bad, but it was also whatever. Night Champions sounds better. Clash. It's like this. The wrestling on the show wasn't shit, so I'll just give it a middle ground. I'll just give it a 3 out of 5.
I'm definitely giving it a 0.
I'll give it a 0.
Nah, I'm not gonna give it a 0. I was obviously just joking. My only problem with it is I wasn't investing in shit because nothing had me invested because everything was just like it didn't have. I wasn't invested in not a single fucking match on the card. Like hell, not even the crowd was invested. Does anybody remember how loud the crowd was when Rowan came out doing his entrance?
There was a crowd?
Yeah, that's how loud they were. You didn't know there was a fucking crowd. There was the shit was so fucking funny. Oh man, you can hear a pin drop in the arena.
Yeah,
that's how.
I regret watching.
You said what?
I regret watching the whole thing and not look at highlights like I normally do. But because I literally did almost fall asleep watching.
Yeah.
I feel like the pay-per-view had potential because I went in and I was like, they have some good things going for them right now, and then they fucked it all up. For one, I'm very tired of Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, we were gonna get to that.
Really tired of Becky Lynch, and I feel like both of them should have lost their belts. Not saying that Sasha deserves it more, but like I'm tired of seeing these same people. Like it's been a while, and Kofi, he's starting to get to that point for me, but I'll let him have the title for a little bit more. And what else didn't need to happen? What definitely didn't need to happen is Seth Rollins putting down Braun Strowman like he did. That was so. He's officially worse than Roman Reigns. Because like, there's no way. So you need to tell me this stick of dude's gonna take. It doesn't even look right on screen. It didn't look right.
Oh shit!
Mm-mm-mm.
Are you sure it didn't look right, man? Are you sure it wasn't perfect?
If you think it looked right, there's a problem with you.
Yeah, it didn't look right at all that Seth Rollins at half health beat Brock Lesnar, and he also at full health beat Braun Strowman, which at the end of the day didn't make a lick of sense at all.
And comparing that to the tag title match, like, wow, you guys look like a bunch of bitches out there. They're fighting each other. Where was that energy?
Oh yeah, they were in the tag match earlier tonight. Motherfuckers, fucking beat. The fact that they lost the tag titles, it was just like I was like, this is fucking stupid. And then they lost the fucking, and then Braun Strowman lost at the end. I was like, yo, Seth Rollins can't be this broken. It's impossible at this point. Like, I literally did fall out of Seth Rollins. I'm like, yo, this guy's an asshole. He's actually starting to piss me off. He's a little bit annoying. Whoa. There we go. Like he's a tinge annoying. It's just, yo, come on, bro.
First class tomorrow.
Yo, you got first class tomorrow?
Yeah.
Shut up. Anywho, but yeah, I have been noticing that Seth Rollins also started getting booed a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed that. he started getting a little bit booed. Anybody else knows this shit? Like people was literally booing him as he was beating up on Braun Strowman, because I'm pretty sure the crowd noticed that didn't make any sense either.
I don't know why they're shoving the Shield members down her throat. Like,
yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, at all.
I know why.
Why?
Because they've made no one else even on that level, unfortunately. That is why they have to push Seth down our throats. It's because there's no one else.
When you think about Seth right now, the level that he's on, he beat Brock Lesnar a couple times cleanly. Something Roman Reigns could do. Roman Reigns, who beat The Undertaker, and Brock Lesnar, who beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The Undertaker. That's all. Enough said. Then what else is Seth? Then Seth Rollins is gonna. I don't know, man. It's dumb. And it's. And then him and Becky Lynch are married, so just give them all the power.
It's gonna be like John Cena and what's his name? And
it's worse than that. It is. It's worse than that.
I don't think it's worse than that. I mean,
my God, give it a year. You're gonna see total Becky.
I think I just threw open my mouth a little bit. If I see total Becky, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, fucking get out of here!"
Or you're gonna see the 4 horsewomen. Speaking of which, Raw.
Yes.
Did you enjoy that sequence?
That shit was kind of dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually.
I like the fact that the 4 of them are in a match. That's cool, but
they keep. They didn't build it right. It's not built right.
Yeah.
Like literally, like the way it's built. I don't really care, but I do like the fact that Charlotte. No. When Charlotte came out there and booted the chair, it didn't look right. I'm not gonna lie to you. But again, they need to build it right. Oh! By the way, before moving on, I like how Clash of Champions had all the former members of the Wyatt family, all on one pay-per-view, and I'm also glad Roman Reigns didn't win his fucking match, because that wouldn't have made no sense. Although Roman Reigns doesn't need to win. He doesn't need to win this.
Well, that match didn't need to happen. It wasn't for a belt, so it was only literally to set up the fact that what's his name came back.
Yeah. Speaking of, are they still the Bludgeon Brothers?
I heard Michael Cole say something about a bludgeoning.
Okay.
They are Luke Harper and Eric Rowan.
I was just asking because I didn't know.
Put some respect on it.
You can kiss my ass.
No, thank you.
Anywho, but moving on. So, Baron Corbin, King of the Ring. King of the fucking Ring.
Out of all the fools to pick in that tournament, and there's some good fools, Baron Corbin.
Yeah, they picked Baron Corbin, or Applebee's general manager Baron Corbin.
They should have put.
I already knew that Vince has been high on Corbin for a while now.
The fuck.
Drew McIntyre should have won, and I stay by that statement.
Chad Gable for me.
I actually went with Andrade. Actually.
Yeah, I would enjoy Chad.
The thing about Gable is no one wanted him. Let's be realistic. No one wanted him until he started actually putting on those matches he was putting on.
Because he's really fucking good in the ring.
It would be a shame if they waste this reaction he's getting from the crowd right now.
Oh no, they're gonna waste it. This is WWE we're talking about.
Pretty much.
Like, come on.
What's that? You're getting over? You're not Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, or anyone we want to get over?
You did this on your own? What?
Oh man, you got that 10 gimmick over. Too bad we're never gonna see you for the rest of the fucking year.
The tension is annoying because it's over. We need to kill it.
So, how do you guys feel about this upcoming WWE draft?
Oh no, it's gonna be crap. I guarantee you, it's gonna be crap.
Do you think they're gonna actually stick to this exclusivity of brands because SmackDown's on Fox?
They already said that they was going to the wild card rule is going away.
I understand
with
that. But do you think that it would happen at all? Like,
it's gonna have to. It's gonna have to, or Fox is gonna pull the plug. Fox is not playing no damn games.
Yeah, Fox says not gonna play no fucking games.
When it comes to money, no, it's gonna have to. If they want more content, and WWE is gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to either pull shit out their ass, no more fucking segments of fucking gender reveal parties and shit and stupid shit like that.
They should have.
Because if not, Fox is gonna pull that plug.
They should have definitely put NXT, because NXT's coming to USA, right? They should have put NXT on Fox. On who that wouldn't get the views that they need. You know? I feel like it would.
I would probably say that I'm fine with having NXT on USA because it's something where, granted, NXT is always going to perform and always do what it needs to do. But I would keep pretty much my best brand and my stuff. I would keep it separate from what it needs to be, its own entity and its own thing. Because NXT, as much as they say that NXT is the off-brand, the C show, whatever, we know it's the A show. We know it's the better show.
Which is why it should be on Fox, you know.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't put it. I would keep it separate. Because honestly, having the main, if you was to put everything on Fox and then Fox was like, oh well, everyone's tuning in for NXT and the ratings and stuff like that, so we're getting our money, so it's fine. Nothing's gonna fucking change with the main roster. Let them keep doing that shit that they're doing with Raw and SmackDown, and let that shit tank. Let Fox actually have to make them fucking work and actually change it. You put NXT mixed in with everything. NXT is going to be pretty much the fucking person that's sitting there keeping the damn boat afloat. Nope. Let Raw and Monday Night and SmackDown fucking sink and tank on its own.
But the difference if it tanks with on Fox, it's gonna end up in a cancellation and Vince McMahon, his dusty asshole, getting really tight.
We was doing so good.
I'm sorry, but Vince, you can't not mention Vince without mentioning his dusty asshole.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
If you think Vince doesn't have a dusty asshole, something is wrong with you.
No, I think whatever.
I think he shits dust bunnies. Yeah.
We was doing so good.
We were doing good.
That was so ugly. I'm sorry. He said.
I mean, that's what happens, though. Anywho, but yeah, so hopefully this opens the eyes, and considering that in October we're gonna get AEW as well, so it's almost like they gotta step their game up, because if AEW starts taking over their market, which I could tell you has already started, it's going to end up bad for fucking WWE, especially Fox, if they go, bro, why are you doing shittier than this fucking company over here? Why don't we sign them to your spot and you get the fuck off? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens when they fully go to Fox. Although we already know what's gonna happen.
They're gonna.
If you watch SmackDown tonight.
Oh yeah, the first thing is gonna be Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston.
Get ready
if Kofi Kingston wins this match, Brock Lesnar is done.
Wait, are you serious? It's a Brock Lesnar versus Kofi match?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. The day
Didn't it-
that debuts on Fox, they're gonna have a title match on television. Goodbye, Cole.
Goodbye.
Hold on. That's how many weeks from now?
2.
Ooh.
Yes,
Fast
sir.
forward. Is there a fast forward button on mine? I need to see it. I need to see Kofi win.
If he
They're not
wins,
gonna make
I'm
him
done. I'm done with Brock
He's not
Lesnar.
winning that match.
They're not going to make him win.
Yeah, because they want
a
Survivor
big name,
Series. Yeah.
a big name. They wanted all the big names and stuff like that. That's what Fox did, so that's the reason why.
Yeah, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna have a big money match on Survivor Series, which is gonna be Seth fucking Rollins versus fucking Brock Lesnar, which honestly,
Okay.
yeah, which honestly I don't want to see that
And
at
Bray
Survivor
Wyatt?
Series.
Well, no, Bray Wyatt. Because Bray Wyatt's
Wyatt
definitely...
versus
Look,
Brock.
look.
It's Bray Wyatt. Because they're not going to make him lose.
No. That's WWE we're talking about.
They're not.
Are we talking about
making the
AEW or are we talking about fucking WWE right now?
The
This is
Fiend
the
will
only
not
thing.
lose.
I've not had WWE in faith in a lot of stuff. They've dropped the ball on a lot of people when it was red hot and gave them no titles and stuff like that.
Like
I
Braun
have-
Strowman.
Braun Strowman is garbage right now. I have some faith. I think that's the reason why we're getting it right now instead of having to wait. Because honestly,
Right.
he is the fucking hottest thing. He's the reason every single time I go on social media now, I'm like, ooh, the Fiend stuff. But I actually legit click on it and actually am kind of excited and stuff about it. So,
Which
He's
brings me to the
selling the
next
most
thing on the
merchandise.
podcast. Why does this man from Clash of Champions to Raw the best shit on the show? What the fuck happened?
Forever. He's been forever the best thing. Since he first appeared, he's been the best thing.
This motherfucker appeared at the end of fucking Clash of Champions and destroyed Seth Rollins and was just yelling gibberish. And I thought legitimately that was the coolest shit ever. And then at the end of fucking Raw, by the way, before I continue on with this shit, can anybody fucking explain to me why the fuck Kane was there?
Kane!
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Just because they were in his town.
Why the fuck was he even on my TV?
You know who's next, though, right?
The Undertaker.
Nope.
That was
You know who's coming up
the
next.
Symbolism.
I
Kane's
heard
coming
him.
first. Next is gonna be well.
Holy shit, no. Oh
Yeah.
no.
The next person the Fiend takes out outside of Rollins is gonna be well.
I swear to God, if he. And by the way, I don't know if he's gonna be a heel or a face. He's probably gonna be one of each.
Okay, how do we know about the Big Show right now? What's going on?
No, okay.
cares?
Look at the people the Fiend is taking out. He took out, Mick Foley and
Which
Kurt
is
Angle,
cool, which is
Sable,
cool.
and blah.
Oh, by the way,
He
when he
took
took out
out
the King,
Kane.
when he took King, that was the dumbest one he took out. Because King was like, I know what's happening here, and stood at the ramp looking back and forth, and then got taken out.
Pretty much.
I was
But
like,
he took out
what?
You should
took out
have.
everyone. So next is gonna be the well.
Hey, since they hinted at the passing of the torch with the Undertaker, who do you think will do that? Who do you think he'll give it to?
What, the torch? It has to be
No
the
one.
Fiend at this point.
Undertaker gonna wrestle until that man dies.
Yo, the Undertaker don't stop fucking wrestling. Him and Goldberg.
But Bill Cole.
Goldberg is trash. Undertaker is getting a little trash.
But you know who's not trash?
Who?
Well.
Oh my God, he's trash. He's just he's trash. If trash had trash babies with sprinkles of fecal matter,
Okay.
you already knew
He's-
that was good. But like honestly, like I said, the Fiend for the last in 2 days was the most interesting part of both Raw and Clash of Champions, and the shit is the funniest thing I have ever seen in my life. That one person, Bray Wyatt, ever since he came back and rebranded his character for the third time, literally became the best thing on TV.
I mean, Seth Rollins was that at one point.
Seth
Until
Rollins was
WWE
that.
Fucked him.
Until they said, we can rebuild him. We can add Roman Reigns to his DNA.
Read the signs, rebuild, reclaim.
Add Roman Reigns to his DNA.
Yes, add Roman Reigns to his DNA.
You gotta add the
Why isn't Reigns a better job than him right now, though?
Because Reigns is not in the main title picture. He's just he's in the side shit.
Huh? I was talking about Roman and the Fiend and all this other garbage. We need to talk about the real man, the real star of Clash of Champions, Luke fucking Harper exists. He exists.
He actually tried to quit WWE and they wouldn't let him quit, so he just said, "Fuck it, I'll run out my contract."
And they brought him back to work.
Hey, yeah, I said the same thing. Like, fuck it, I might as well work my contract and then roll the fuck out to probably AEW where I can show off my actual fucking skills that I actually surprisingly have for a big man my size. But I have yet to shave my fucking head because I still have a massive bald spot in my hair.
What does that have to do with anything?
That's Luke Harper, man.
Yeah. I remember that.
No, the way Luke Harper bobs his head, I feel like he's a rapper sometimes. He could just be rapping in his head. I feel like he's like a mumble.
He's LH, boy.
Yeah, man. DJ LH.
Chicken, whoop, whoop. Part of the Wyatt family. Chicken, lost my contract, sat at home every day and night. Whoop, whoop. Harper.
Hey, yo, Darkrave, I'm going to have to ask you to stop. Stop existing, please. Just stop existing.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't need you to exist no more, bro. Bro, I don't need you to exist no more.
Wait, my lights just went dark. What the?
I think you need to go to sleep now.
Yeah, dude, you need to go to bed. It's time for you to get to work. Anywho, that being said, is there anything else you guys wanted to bring up why we are here? Because we're reaching the time at the end of the podcast where we need to talk about anything else that you want to bring up that is not about anything that we brought up.
We're going to talk about
okay, E4.
Right.
Is there anything you wanted to bring up about the WWE or video games? Okay, Mr. Galactic. Is there anything you want to say? Okay.
I'm sorry.
You. Shut up!
Too much. Listen, man. You gotta admit, a couple Raw from now, you're gonna hear it. Well. And then the Fiend,
Right
and
now,
then
if I
there you
hear it,
go.
I'm gonna drive to your house and I'm gonna try to strangle you.
Oh, what?
You gotta pick me up for that.
I mean, we saw Kane. He's taking out everyone. Why not bring in Well?
I'd rather DDP come in and get beat up by the Fiend. That's what I'd rather.
He's
have.
AEW.
So was Bret Hart, but you saw him in the WWE commercial.
He can do what he.
Anywho, moving on, because my life is already a spinning bag of excellence. We have reached the end of the podcast, everyone, because no one has anything to say. And I believe E4 is probably falling asleep like 3 times. I would like to sign off with a phrase from a scholar. I believe he said, "Where is that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?" Yes, I wanted to bring that up. E4 is going to murder me. She's going to murder me. I would like to never see you guys again. I've died. I'll catch you guys next time.
Okay.
So yeah, but say, ain't nobody got nothing to say. No buying to the fans. Fuck you. Fuck both of you with a bag of Ricardo Mio penises.
They need help.